Hi everyone, Brittany here from the Newnan Carnegie Library, and I'm back for another edition of Carnegie Cooks. This is a special Carnegie Chats edition of Carnegie Cooks. If you're unfamiliar with Carnegie Chats, it is our online Facebook and Instagram book club. What we do is we pick a book every month, then at the end of the month we post questions for you to comment on. It's great because if you're just finding about this now, you can get the information on our Facebook and our Instagram pages and go back. We don't delete the questions. You can comment, respond to each other. It's a very low-key book club. This month's pick was Anne of Green Gables by L.M. Montgomery. Look at this beautiful color. Love it so much. This is one of my favorite books, and it was so wonderful to reread it. If you've ever read the book, you probably remember when Anne and Diana got together and drank raspberry cordial, but Diana also drank some of Marilla's famous currant wine. Oops, not good. But if you're like me, I grew up reading that and just wondered, what does raspberry cordial taste like? Well, today we're gonna find out. We're gonna make it right here in our own kitchen, so let's see what we need. So for today's recipe, you will need 2 bags of frozen raspberries, or you could use fresh. I have 2 10-ounce bags, or you could measure 4 cups. 3 lemons, one of them is optional for garnish, sugar, and then water. All right, so now that all of my raspberries are in my pot, I'm going to add 1 1/4 cups of sugar. There goes 1 1/4. Now, if you know, maybe you grew these raspberries or you bought them from the farmer's market and you know they're really sweet, obviously you can adjust the sugar to taste. And then I'm just going to turn this on medium and cook it for about 20-25 minutes, stirring occasionally. Okay, so while the raspberries are cooking, I'm going to get my juice ready. Now you're going to need 2 lemons for the juice and then 1 for the garnish. So I picked my prettiest one for the garnish if you want to use the garnish. And there's a couple tricks to get the most juice out of your lemons. One is to roll them, or you can pop them in the microwave for about 10 seconds just to get the juices flowing. And then you can juice them however you wish. You can squeeze them cut side up so you don't have any seeds in there, or you can put them, use a little juicer. If you have an automatic juicer, you can use that. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes and our raspberries have started producing juice enough that I can give them a good stir. We're going to keep cooking them for about another 15 to 20 minutes until all the sugar is dissolved and the berries are more macerated. Done is I've juiced my 2 lemons, poured it in my plastic pitcher here. I am using a plastic pitcher because I learned the hard way to not put boiling water in a glass pitcher and broke mine, but this would look lovely in one. But we are going to be using some boiling water later, so be careful and don't break your pitcher like me. All right, let's slice up this lemon for garnish. The raspberries are just about ready. Most of them have broken down. The sugar's all dissolved. Now I've got everything else ready to go. I've got my hot water boiling, my lemon juice in my pitcher, and then my garnished lemons cut into nice rounds with a little slit to place on the glasses. And in a minute, we will strain our raspberries. We're getting closer. All right, so my raspberries are all ready to go. What I've done is I've just placed a fine mesh strainer over a metal bowl. And now I'm going to pour this raspberry mixture into the strainer. And then I'm going to take my spatula and force as much raspberries as I can through the strainer. So as you can see, I have my fine mesh strainer, I have my bowl, my metal bowl underneath. You can use any kind of bowl. And now I'm just going to force it through the strainer. And I'm going to keep doing this until all the liquid has entered into the bowl and we just have the seeds and a little bit of the raspberry mixture left in here. Most of what I have left now are just seeds and what I assume is pectin. If you have any great ideas to use with this stuff, I would love to hear them. Tell us in the comments. But I've got all this lovely raspberry sugary juice mixture syrup. That's what it is. It's syrup. Hello. And it's ready to go in my pitcher now. Okay, so I've got my lemon juice, my sugar raspberry syrup in the pitcher, and I'm going to add 4 cups of boiling water. So there's 1, And 2, I know this is dry measuring. I have a glass liquid measuring cup, but again, after my pitcher broke, I'm a little hesitant to use boiling water in anything glass. That was our 3rd cup. And here's our 4th. And now we're just gonna give it a really good stir. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator to chill. When you're ready to serve, you'll just fill a glass with ice, pour over your delicious raspberry cordial, and then garnish with a lemon slice. We'll see the finished product in just a minute. All right, everyone, I am back with our finished raspberry cordial. Like I said earlier, I filled a glass with ice, I poured my raspberry cordial in, and then garnished it with a little lemon slice, and I can't wait to taste it. I mean, look at this color, and I didn't let mine cool as much as you probably should. I'm like a certain redhead we know, where I'm a bit impatient, so you may even have a more gorgeous hue of red, but let's taste it because that's the important thing. It's really light. You definitely get that bright burst of raspberry with just a hint of tart. It's sweet. You just got that little hint of lemon, almost like you have a little bit of freshly grated lemon zest on top. Absolutely delicious, so refreshing, especially for this upcoming Georgia summers we're having here. I really encourage you to give it a try, and if you haven't read Anne of Green Gables lately, give it a read, and then head over to our Instagram and Facebook pages. We'd love for you to participate in our Carnegie Chats. Until next time, cheers!